Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 21 SBC video. It is Tuesday at 6 PM and EA have given us another flashback SBC in Javier Hernandez. I'm presuming flashing back to his time at Manchester United or something like that. He looks pretty awesome on his base card stats. He's got two segments to his SBC. We're going to have a look at his in-game stats in a second on what he requires. Now I do actually have the record breaker Carlos Vela, who I did get on my most recent party bag SBC, but what might stop me doing this Hernandez SBC is, of course, we should be getting FUT Birthday on Friday. We always have usually got it on the final week in March for the past few years now for FUT Birthday. So if this is going to have like 84 rated squad requirements or 85 rated squad requirements, which it shouldn't really do so, but if it does, I won't do him. I want to save my coins to be able to review FUT Birthday players and SBC cards and stuff like that. So hopefully, I'm thinking for an MLS player who isn't from a major nation. I'm thinking two 83 rated squads with an inform, maybe. Or an 82 rated squad and an 83 rated squad with one inform or something like that. We'll have a look at his in-game stats in a second. So it's going to be an 80 rated squad of one Mexican player and very high chemistry, and an 83 rated squad of one team of the week. I will probably do this card. I will do him, so there will be a review on him later on tonight. Let's have a look at his in-game stats. Yeah, 3-star. Medium low work rate, which obviously probably isn't the best. 5'9" could be good if his agility and balance is very nice. Now, what is his in-game stats? Acceleration superb. Sprint speed's a little bit on the lower side for a striker at this stage of the game. Now, his finishing and positioning are absolutely top class. Shot power is reasonable. Long shots aren't so good, so I'd probably want to fix those a little bit. His passing for a striker is pretty nice. 83 vision and 80 short passing isn't too bad. His dribbling is exquisite. Like, there's nothing wrong with his dribbling stats at all. All of them in the 90s, except from his dribbling at 87. But his dribbling is absolutely superb. Physicality stats are nothing amazing, but having 99 jumping and 92 heading accuracy could be very interesting. Only being 5'9", but having those amazing jumping and heading accuracy stats, he could be pretty good. We're trying to like put crosses into the box for him or something like that. And for player traits, good player traits. You know what? For what he requires, it's not too bad. It isn't too bad. And of course, we do have the MLS squad foundations. I think they're still available to be able to unlock. I think milestones stay, and we've been given more milestones as well, which is fantastic. So we'll have a look at those now for the MLS before we get into. So you got Wijnama, who of course was the former Southampton midfielder, which is pretty cool. Auro, if that's how you even pronounce it, who looks pretty good for a card just to get for scoring 12 finesse goals. And also Gayu, I might be pronouncing that completely wrong, but then obviously you do have the former ones as well from a few months ago. So you obviously have that Boyan card, Long, you have Lima as well. You can make, if you're American or you're into the MLS, you're Canadian or whatever, and you like American football or American soccer or whatever, you're going to be really, really happy with all the available, and I know I have quite a few viewers from America, you're going to be extremely happy with all the options that you can actually link to this card. And obviously when you think of the MLS, you think, okay, this Hernandez card might be kind of difficult to link into a team, but actually the MLS has got a lot of good players this year, which actually means you can build a pretty decent MLS squad. So there's that Carlos Vela card that I do have in my club. You remember the Dos Santos card he was in as a player moments a few months ago, the Flashback Higuain. I tell you what, the MLS is heading into a pretty decent off league. The FUT Freeze, Nani, of course, the squad foundations for Wijnama, Gayu, and Auro, who were added today. The rule breakers are Paro as well, obviously that Long card as well. So that is a pretty good. So in terms of actually links available to him, it isn't too bad at all, and I certainly will be doing him and having a review later on today. So his dribbling is superb. Physicalities, I might improve. His passing is fine for a striker. It's already good enough. His shooting is fantastic. His shot power is reasonable. His long shots I would want to increase, and I probably would want his sprint speed up a little bit. Yeah, his acceleration is fine, but I want his sprint speed as well in the low 90s if I can do that. But in terms of his player traits, it's obviously very good. Shame about the 3-star, and maybe his work rate as well a little bit. But on the whole, it's not too bad, and we still have that 82 to the 88 rated upgrade pack. So it's very likely, because they're very easy to be able to craft as well. So one of the segments is only an 80 rated squad. That'll cost no more than 5,000 coins. Chances are you can probably already do that squad for free. Now the other squad, yes, you will have to put in a team of the week, but because of how easy those 82 to the 83 rated packs are, you're probably going to get maybe even, if you just grind a few of those, the chances are, if you were to go and maybe open 10 of those, which wouldn't cost too much to be able to craft, the chances are you'll probably pack yourself like maybe a couple of 84s and 85 in that, maybe even a walkout. So I think it's a good SBC, and it's an 89 rated card that's going to be good for objectives. It's good as a card that maybe once he is surplus to requirements, maybe 1 or 2 months down the road, you could then throw him into an icon SBC, or maybe like a, I don't know, like a guaranteed FUT birthday pack or a guaranteed team of the season pack come May or whatever, or something like that. So there are a lot of good benefits to being able to do this card. I think a lot of people should consider doing him, as I said before, for the objectives, because he's going to be a decent card for objectives, and obviously for the chance to put him in. So maybe you just like him, you want to have him in your club or whatever. Now, what was it actually flashing back to just before we end off the video? I'm guessing it was to his time at United. Actually, it wasn't. Celebrating his prolific 2015-2016 Bundesliga season, which I believe was with Leverkusen. I'm pretty certain of that, just before he kind of went to West Ham and stuff like that as well. But let me guys know in the comment section whether you're going to be doing the SBC. I will be doing the SBC, so I will have a review on him later on tonight. So if you want to kind of hold off on doing the SBC until you see my thoughts having based on used, and then make sure you come back to the channel in a couple hours time. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.